Aloha, good to be here with you again. Let's talk about identity for a moment here. Okay, so I identify myself as being the light. Now, what does that mean? That means I think other people are this light as well. In the same sense as, people use the terms, oh, God is in all of us, or, we're all family, or such things like this. Well, I've found that doing the light work turns this abstract concept into a very tangible and accessible and practical engagement. So, and when I worry about, whether a person will be good to marry me, and there's a difference between somebody liking you and somebody being somebody that's good for marriage. Lots of people can like each other. Okay, so be careful about your word choice here. Okay, so when entering a new environment, I like to condition it. When I'm concerned about a person's health, instead of thinking of them as being unhealthy, I imagine them, having the light with them, beaming the bright light and smiling. And what else? I am a citizen of the world, and what this means is this is how I identify myself, not as a Caucasian or Jewish or a member of a family or of even as my last name. I'm a member of the world, and I'd like to have some type of form of ID to show that this is me. Maybe there could be digital IDs in the sense that there are those digital scanners that can go on your credit card, and they could be just on your phone. See, the goal is to digitalize everything. That means there's more efficiency in commerce and in interactions. All right, what else? Well, I identify myself, as being this light, and then being somebody who, cares about everything in the world. And to care sometimes is a tricky thing, because you have people in certain countries who have cultures that are so foreign that it's hard to relate, and like you wonder if you even want to promote that type of culture. But at least caring that everyone has their adequate needs in it. And if a culture is examined and it proves to have insufficiencies, or criminal events happening, like molestation and other things, like some people go hungry, then it's time to analyze the culture and see if it should be taken over, shall we say, by a bigger culture. All right, what else? If somebody is caught in prison, there should be cameras everywhere. There should be tape, you know, where it can be figured out which people, maybe even with brain scans, which people are prone to being, molesters in the prison or bullies, and they can be dealt with, and a hidden jury of 12 people can examine their cases and decide if these people should be put down. And then the announcement can be made to the public that they're going to be put down, and if the public has any concern, then the vote can be of a bigger population. And see, that way it's an effect. It's like, for example, say gay marriage. Let's say a couple wants to get married in a city, and the city can't decide whether they want them to get married, then it would go to a bigger it would go to a bigger population that would, like, the whole city and surrounding cities or towns would decide, and then maybe even the whole nation would decide, is this somebody who should be, the point is there needs to be like a good majority of the people in agreement. Oh, all ideas, all ideas. I think it's important to notice somebody's, you know, what their final objective is. Is their objective to, make the world a healed place? If so, are they excuse me, are they vegetarian? These are ideas for you. Something to think about.